It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first two, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them is being counted on to come through with a quality performance, hoping to save some of that bullpen for really critical games coming up. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go, and on the hill, Jose Lima.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Tony Womack in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Larry Walker, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Lima over to first. Womack back easily. The 1-0. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Popped up. Beltre under it. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one down.
That is third. The first baseman.
Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. And there's a ball. Womack stands at first with 1 out. Pickoff throw. Womack gets back easily. And here's a 3-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless.
Let them know that you the best. Let them know that you the best. I ain't never seen the best. Let them know that you the best. Let them know that you the best.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, and getting the start, Matt Morris.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 3. In the air, right field. Walker calls it in, and there's one away.
Batting second.
He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Next offering is in for a strike. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Popped up. Morris moving under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Scoreless after 1. Now at the plate. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. First pitch, not close. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious. Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
So digging in, number 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. No score here in the second. Fouled off. He was late. That to right. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Beltre. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And up next for Los Angeles, Sean Green. That's in there. That's strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's 1. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Milton Bradley steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit.
Now here is Alex Cora. There's a strike.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. The pitch.
1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Got him looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. 1 left for LA. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. In his 11th season, 33 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2021. And it's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's the catcher, number 22. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's the pitcher, Matt Morris. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball. Last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Top of the 3rd, no score. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Here's a 1-2. Little trouble with this one behind the plate, but no advance from the runners. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Liner, and oh, that got him. Fires to second for 1, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out. It's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
At the belt and fires. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Right-handed reliever. That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. 1 run's in. Womack rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw, and it gets away.
But when you see that many pitches in an at bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
And here it comes. Scott rolls into St. Louis on deck circle. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Pulse tries to hold up, appeal to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So 2 on with 2 away. And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter. Scott rolls. Grounded out his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
Outside.
And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Morris back to work. This one in the air, right field. Walker sizing this one up, and there's one down.
Batting 9. No pitcher. Brad.
And the batter now, Brad Penny. And he takes a strike. Morris, a 6'5" righty. He throws a curveball, a 4-seamer, a changeup, a 2-seamer, and he works in a slider. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting. Number 3.
So the batting order turns over. Number 3 getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Side.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
The next offering misses. 3-2 now.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now the Cardinals catcher, number 22.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Over to first, and he saved. There's a strike.
0-1.
Runners are at the corners, one away. And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Next one misses. 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The 2-1. Next offering is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 on, 1 out. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Squeezes it, and there are 2 outs.
The pitcher, number 35,
Matt Morris next up for the Cardinals.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is the inning. So the Cards strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
And next for L.A., Steve Finley. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. And that one missing low.
1-1.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Bounced up the middle. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, but we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Adrian Beltre steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there, 0-1. Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 2-0.
girl, big dreams, thinking I was foolish. I'm not proud or weak, I let my reputation speak.
Those guys are valuable like they once were. They need him in this game today.
Line drive. That's a hit.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Walker in the box again, takes a strike. 1 for 2. Next offering is fouled back. Womack on at first, nobody out.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. This one high in the air to left center. Finley makes the grab, and there's one down.
The batter, the first baseman, Albert Cole.
And a pitch. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
First and second, one out. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Scott Rolls. That one pushed foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-1. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, he saw that changeup really well. Just a little early. Still barreled in, as you see, home run distance. Just couldn't keep it fair.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's some real power at the plate. Jim Edmonds, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and he just misses. And that one wrapped foul.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in, a second scores as well. It's 4-zip.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Reggie Sanders.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
That's in for a strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at-bat.
The pitch. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Dodgers nothing. So now 1-2. And down on strikes. 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
13, second baseman,
Alex Cora steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Caught looking his first time up. There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And there's a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That one ripped. Base hit.
the batter, number 6.
So a man aboard. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, number 6. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that one is lifted in the air. Walker makes the catch, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave 1. They're down 4-0. Matt Morris. Sanchez, in his rookie season, 25 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
The wind of the pitch. On the ground right side, and he grabs it foul. Next pitch misses way outside. To the right side. Green takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman,
Back to the top of the lineup. Now up for St. Louis, Tony Womack.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. On the run, sends it over to first, and that'll do it. Redbirds down quietly, but they're in front 4-0. One, 2 now. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Two outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, number 28. Right side, Walker under it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And a pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And here's the first baseman, Albert Pujols. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In there, and it's 0-1. Walker aboard here at first with nobody out. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against.
Rolls at the plate and takes high there. Foul ball. Righty to the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And there's a base hit to left. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Next to hit, number 3. And first offering is fouled off. First and second, 2 down. And a weak ground ball to the left side. They take the force out, and that is that. So the Cards strand a couple, but they lead it 4-0. Dodgers, Steve Finley. The pitch. Smoked in the left, base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first, and next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Adrian Beltre. Grounder might be 2. Goes to second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
And now it's going to be Sean Green. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly.
Edmonds makes the grab, and that's the inning. St. Louis, number 22. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Matt Morris. And he lays one down the left side. Throws to first. 2 down. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Dodgers nothing.
To the pitch, I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And that one ripped to left. Sanders hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
In the air, left side. Sanders settles under it and puts the squeeze on that. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 6.
So 2 down now, and here is number 6. In there for strike 1. And a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it here 4-0. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
Larry Walker next up for the Cardinals. That one ran inside, almost got him. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. The 1-0. Curveball drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone. He blasts one out to right, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Out here in the inning. And now it's even up. Back to the mound, and it finds its way through for a hit. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there, kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Man at first with one gone. Jim Edmonds will hit next. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Beltre drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 3.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, number 3. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And a base hit up the middle. They get the force. Out number 3. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show.
Ground to explore. I don't play.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Number 3, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. On the ground to first. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting, number 28.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next for LA, number 28. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's outside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
That's to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cardinals take home field advantage right back. They win game 3 to go up 2-1.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1, because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.